Exclusive Japan colors from Megabass, new products from X-Zone, a lot more stuff coming to you this week on The Drop. How's it going, guys? Travis here from Tackle Bros, and welcome to This Week on The Drop. I'm sunburned.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the boys spent some time out fishing this week. I can really feel it in my face, pretty bad. We got a lot of really cool stuff for you guys this week. I'm gonna go over some of the stuff that we dropped in the Sunday video as well, if you missed it. If you don't know, we also do videos on Tuesdays and Sundays where we just kind of either do like gear reviews or we go out fishing or, you know, some vloggy stuff. We're gonna start doing a lot more of the vlog stuff because you guys seem to like that. So we're gonna incorporate that a little bit more, but definitely check out those videos and make sure you guys subscribe to us because we're trying to get to 5,000 this year. That's kind of the goal. You think we can get there?
I think we get there.
I think we get there pretty easily. So if we get to 5,000 followers this year, what will I do? What should we do? Something crazy. It's gotta be something crazy.
SB perch.
Okay, I'll do an SB perch, but I will also do, what if we give away like a P5 and a Steez? P5 Steez combo. P5 Steez combo of your choice and an SB perch, which, I mean, you guys know is pretty tough to get these days. So if we get to 5,000, I'll do a subscriber only giveaway, P5 Steez reel, and an SB perch. I mean, it's gotta be worth something to somebody. I don't know about you. That's a pretty good deal. We'll even spool it up for you, whatever line you want. So, and if you choose spinning, Surtate, one of my favorite reels. So if we get to 5,000 subscribers, P5 of your choice, Surtate or Steez, most guys are gonna go for the Steez, and an SP perch. I think it's a pretty good deal, so make sure you guys smash that subscribe button and help us get to 5,000. So we're like, I mean, we're 2/3 of the way there. Wait, we're 2/5. We're a little over 2,000 right now.
Yeah.
All right, fair play. All right, anyways, guys, so we're gonna get into this video here. I got a ton of really awesome stuff. All right, we're gonna start right here with Megabass. You think maybe we'll start with Griffons?
Could, or we could do something different.
Great hunting?
Could, or we could do something cooler.
Okay, well, maybe we'll show these guys. All right, so this is a really cool, super limited drop from Megabass. Now, I only have 2 of the colors. There was supposed to be 3. I ordered 3. I ordered these a long time ago, man. I ordered these February. When we were in Japan, we ordered these. I don't know how available these are going to be. From what I understand, you kind of had to be there to order them. So these are going to be 2 limited edition Megabass colors. Now they're going to look pretty plain to you, but they're not plain. We're going to have, okay, so we'll do this guy first because they're not called chrome. This is going to be called Full Mekai, and then we're going to have Deep Blue. Now these are full on chromed out, awesome colors. The bills are even chromed. So you can see fully chrome bill, fully chrome blue bill. I did not get very many of these. I ordered hundreds. I got less than half of hundreds. Less than half of 100. I didn't get a lot. So if these 2 colors make sense to you, this chrome, if you don't have this just makes too much sense. This one's also really cool, probably for the right fishery. I don't think guys are gonna fish these if I'm being honest with you. So this is basically a Megabass Japan release, special run color for a show that was in Japan. It looks all chrome. It's also gonna have this amazing glittered back. It's kind of like, you know what it looks like, dude? It kind of looks like basically like a rainbow shimmer on the back of it. Really, really cool. This one, you can hopefully you can see all the colors. And then same thing with this guy. It's just gonna be a blue rainbow shimmer on the back. Full, like chrome plated in their respective color size. There's supposed to be a gold one. I don't know if we're getting it, but these are now available. Ultra limited quantities. I think I'm gonna have to limit. I'm sorry, like I said, we ordered a ton of these. Not a lot showed up, but those 2 colors are now available from Megabass. Full Mekai, which I think does Mekai mean metal?
I was thinking that's what.
That would make sense, man. Full Mekai, and then that deep blue. That fully painted bill, they don't do that very often, or change the colors of the bills. Usually they're clear. I like it when they do stuff like this. Remember that? What was that one where they did the red bill?
That was cool.
That was a cool color, man. Yeah, so those are now available from Megabass one time. These are not going to be redone. These are a one and done. Yeah, good luck on those guys. Well, not good luck. Hopefully you guys get them. Okay, so after those two, that's going to probably be the most hype thing. We probably should start out lighter. And then now everyone's going to leave, and should we just wait?
We'll just wait.
All right, I'm done waiting. Okay, so on Saturday we dropped a video about the new Great Hunting series of jerkbaits from Megabass. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. It's going to be available in 3 different sizes. The main difference, so the 110 is a 110. I already went over this on the video, so if you want more details about these, I recommend you guys go check that one out. Can you tag it here?
I'll tag it.
All right, he's going to put it
there.
Right here. Okay, so go check out that video. Basically, the main difference between this and a standard 110 is going to be they have more of a trout forward coloring. That's not to say that they're all trout. There's a lot of really awesome, bass colors. Also, if you live on a trout fed bass fishery, these are going to play. But the main difference is going to be those hooks. So these are not going to be the outbarb hooks. These are going to be a, kind of like an owner ST round bend hook. For you guys that don't like those outbarb hooks, these ones are going to have the ones that you like. And then I'm also going to have the 120, which is a great shallow water jerkbait. And then we're also going to have the GH95, which is a amazing silent jerkbait. They also have a couple other features. I'm not going to get into it because we did a whole video, so check that one out. Those are in stock from Megabass, and then they're also available in a ton of different colors. So most of them, I think there's 14 different colors, and then the other ones are available in about 9. So check those ones out. And then moving over to Griffon, so Megabass has kind of now released their 3rd iteration of the Griffon SR and MR line of crankbaits. What they've basically done is they have enhanced their hydrodynamics. They've also retuned the entire internals to give it more of a better pinball action. If you guys know these things dart around like crazy. They've redone the entire internals. They're supposed to be a little bit better. They're available in a million colors. So I'm gonna run through them really quickly with you guys. But both the SR and the MR Griffons are now available. We'll start right here with DD Bass. Great bass color. We're gonna have this very subtle killer pink color. Kasumi Magic. So, yep. Please forgive me for this next one. BBC, aka Blackback Chartreuse. Megabass Bream. This is a good color, man. You guys like that chartreuse a lot. That chartreuse blue, Megabass Bream. I'm sorry if you guys can't see these. They're just not cooperating. This is going to be DD Gill. Can you see that?
Oh, yeah.
DD Gill. One of my personal favorite colors, GG Morocco. I love Moroccos, man. It's a good one. Wild Craw. Classic. Another very subtle one. Do Chartreuse or Do Chartreuse. I don't know which one it is. You guys maybe have heard this color, I don't know. Baby Kingo. Always a super popular one. It looks really good in this, dude. Like, unreal. There's a million colors of these. GLX Double Chartreuse. There you go. We're gonna have GC Kinkuru. GC. We were stumped on that last week. So on the Saturday video, we released all the new colors of the 110s. I didn't know what GC meant, and I'm usually really dialed in with my color codes. So I texted a good buddy who works at Megabass. It is guanium chip. We'll do it after this. I'll get into the guanium chip after, but it's guanium chip. Gilco, one of my all-time favorite colors. Was super excited when they brought this over into the 110. Matte Tiger. They picked the right colors for this. Kasumi Ito. GG Wakasaki. SG Skeleton IU. And finally, 8 Reaction. So, another really loud one. All right, so when the color codes came up, this actually kind of stressed me out because the original Kinkuru is one of my, like, before I ever worked in fishing, before I ever had a store, it was my #1 go-to color. So as we were coming across that, I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna explain the difference because I could see it, but I couldn't explain it. So on the top is the original, and then on the bottom is gonna be that guanium chip. I'm gonna say that the guanium chip is more like a scale pattern. It's more of like a smaller guanium. I think that's the best way to put it. They're both phenomenal colors. I don't think you're gonna pick a bad one. Yeah, this is that guanium chip on the bottom. That's that regular Kinkuru. It's actually a substantial difference, but GC, guanium chip, glad I know that now. Okay, let's get into, I'm gonna do XBRAID next. So if you guys are not familiar with XBRAID, this is YGK. So YGK makes some of the best line in the world. It's always been one of my favorite brands. They have now rebranded as XBRAID and they are being sold by Daiwa. So it should be a little bit easier to get. Now, they've come out of the gates with 3 lines and a couple different colors. 3 lines, a couple different colors. Yep, so we're gonna have your standard XBRAID. Now, for me, the XBRAID is most of the time when I'm feeling, you know, let's say you're throwing Power Pro, it's fairly coarse. This is a slicker braid. Now, they do have the other one, which we'll get to, but this is the standard XBRAID. This is the high vis, so this is gonna have, I don't know if it's metered, but every so often you're gonna have a little white strip just so you can see, you know, how far your line is out. They make a ton of braid for other companies. They've made the XBRAID for Daiwa forever. YGK is in Japan known as one of the most premium high-end lines you could possibly get. It feels great. I've actually had a chance to throw a couple of these. We shot a video, but we didn't put it out because it was early and we didn't want to get in trouble. Yeah, so it just one of the best braid lines that you can possibly get. If you're not familiar with YGK, go look it up. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. Everyone raves about it. So this is just gonna be the standard XBRAID. It's gonna be available in all your normal sizes. And then we're gonna go over to the XBRAID Finesse. So this is going to be, again, another multicolored one. You can see it right there. This one is going to be a ultra slow sink. It's not gonna be like the All Might, but it is gonna slightly sink. So it's gonna have a similar color to the Camo All Might. This one is gonna have like that ultra thin diameter. It's gonna be very smooth. It's gonna cast a mile. It's gonna be, you know, that camoed color. This has been a very popular one. I believe this was available in another lineup and they brought it over here under the Finesse umbrella. So for you bait finesse guys, this is gonna be applicable. Spinning bait finesse for the Finesse one. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. And then finally, we're gonna have their sinking line. Now, I did get a chance to play with this stuff a little bit. One thing that I wanna note on this is more of a coarser braid. So maybe similar to the feeling of Power Pro. It's gonna be available in only high vis. It's a pretty, I don't know, washed yellow. I like that. It's gonna probably hold up a lot better than those ultra high vis ones. Even on the most premium lines, I mean, that pink, it lasts quite a long time, but after a little while it turns to white. This is probably gonna stay pretty similar to this for the duration of its life. We tied a ton of knots with all this stuff, trying to figure it out. I tried to tie a couple of my knots. They were a little difficult, but the guys were tying Albertos and FGs, and they seem to hold up really, really well on this. So if you guys are in the market for some line, definitely check out this new XBRAID. It's literally been one of the most popular brand of lines, YGK. So Ashton just pointed out a good point. So if you're looking on the website, they're all called XBRAID. They're all XBRAID by XBRAID. You're gonna have XBRAID, XBRAID Finesse, and then XBRAID sinking. So it's pretty self-explanatory. Just kind of pick your needs. I think the sinking only goes up to 30 pounds. So keep that in mind. But yeah, those are the 3 available from them. And then from there, we will get into, let's just do rod glove really quick. So we had a huge restock on all of our custom Tackle Bros rod sleeves. So these are just gonna be standard rod gloves. I'll pull one out. I need one anyways. Can never have too many of these. So these are just gonna have a little Tackle Bros hit on the sleevature of it. These go on your rods, protect them in your rod boxes when you're slugging them around. Every rod I own has one of these on them, so check these out from Rod Glove. We actually have a couple of different colors, and you can thank Cody for these because he always presses me to bring in weird colors. We brought in orange, so it's gonna be an orange sleeve with a black Tackle Bros hit. And then we also brought in pink for my brother. Check out the restock on the Tackle Bros rod covers. Additionally, from Rod Glove, these are real gloves. We got a full restock on real gloves. So if you guys have been looking for real gloves for your spinning, this is something that I should have a lot more of. I just do never buy reels from me. Have you seen my reels?
Oh yes.
There. I just hooked the arm and they do not look good. These are just neoprene reel covers. So they're gonna cover them, they're gonna keep them nice, they're gonna keep everything, you know, sort of dialed in. Nothing's gonna get, if you see my reels, they've been used. They've been well. They need to be protected. So if you guys own, you know, high-end reels, mid-end, if you guys own a reel, you should probably have one of these on. They're pretty inexpensive, just a neoprene reel cover. And then we're gonna have 2 as well for casting. So a little bit bigger one and a smaller one. They'll say the sizes on the website. I actually believe that both of them fit a 50 to a 300. This one's probably gonna fit the bigger one better. This one's obviously gonna fit the smaller one better. So we'll have those up on the website. And then full restock on X-Zone stuff. So like all of their little O-ring tools, their O-rings, all that type of stuff. And then some new products from X-Zone. So, oh, also this is their kind of plastic storage bag. That's what I use them for. Ultra inexpensive. They're waterproof. They have a waterproof kind of Ziploc area here. And then you also have a zipper. I throw a ton of plastic in these. They're like, I don't know, 10 bucks, 15 bucks. Yeah, they're really inexpensive. It can make a huge difference on your boat just by throwing your Ned rigs in one, throw all of your swim baits in one. It helps with lure organization. Soft plastics mostly. This is for me a soft plastics bag. So check these out from X-Zone. And then we also have their new Stealth Finesse series. X-Zone has been teasing these for a little bit. We brought in a couple of the baits. This is one that I'm excited about of the line. It's probably the least exciting for everybody else, but we brought in their new tube series. So this is gonna be the 2.25 inch scented stealth tube. So what they've basically done, I'm gonna grab the color that I'm really excited about. Tubes are nothing new, man. I mean, there's been really, you know, 1 or 2 things that have kind of changed with tubes. But X-Zone is trying to do something a little bit new here. So most mini tubes are going to be 2.5 inch. These are going to be 2.25. But the big thing here is they have, instead of having a 50-50 split with the tails and then a 50-50 split with the head, they have went 60-40. So there's going to be a lot more tail than head. These are going to take mini tube heads. The ones we have, you guys know, they're phenomenal. These are also going to all be infused with ProCure scent. I think it's a big deal in saltwater, right?
It is.
Yeah. I mean, Chris, who works here, was very excited about this. I'm kind of becoming a bit of a scent guy lately, to be fair. I've never traditionally been, but I'm going to be welcoming of scent going forward. If they have it and if they don't, if I want to apply it, I can. But this ProCure is supposed to be amazing. I've never personally used it, but a lot of guys swear by it. So yeah, this is this. I'm gonna run through the colors of the tubes and then we'll get into the other 2 ones that we brought in. Now, these are gonna be a more premium line of X-Zone lures. Price will reflect on that. They're trying to kind of get a little bit more of a premium line, as well as their standard line, which is amazing stuff. We've carried X-Zone since the day we opened and love the stuff. So we're gonna start right here. This is my favorite color. This is gonna be Great Lakes Sand. This is a unique one, man. I haven't seen this in many or any tubes. It's kind of like a clear gold with a black flake. Goby Punch. It's a good one. Killer Perch. So sort of a, you know, watermelon with a copper and gold flake. Green pumpkin black. Green pumpkin blue. So just a green pumpkin with a blue fleck. Awesome color, man. It's underrated. And then this is probably their most famous color. This is going to be 309. So it's going to kind of have a green pumpkin-ish with copper back and then a completely pearl belly. This has been a staple in X-Zone's lineup for as long as I can remember. Caught a million fish on this color. Definitely a really good one. And then my personal favorite tube color from them, Touchdown. So this is going to be, again, a green pumpkin with a less pearl belly, but it's going to have purple gold flake, which I like even more. And if you guys like it, we now have it available in a 4-inch Doe Life Craw. Okay, next up is the Stealth Minnow from X-Zone. 2.75, neutral buoyant, ProCure. If you guys are familiar with the Hot Shot Minnow, this is more or less a downsized little 2.75 version with a fork tail. So for mid-strolling, for drop shotting, you can fish this on a little ball head. These are going to be really good for all that. Available in all of the amazing X-Zone colors. X-Zone actually has a phenomenal color library. One of my favorites, This one that I'm holding right here, 309, this is their most popular color. From what I was told, a lot of the pro guys had input on the color list of these, which is always good. Those guys spend the most time on the water. They will have excellent insight on what is working. We're gonna have Big Limit. That's a really, really good one from X-Zone. Watermelon Shad. Phenomenal color. Moon Dust. So this is sort of a clear pink back pearl, really nice color. Pro Blue Red Pearl. Bass Candy. Green Pumpkin Blue Flake. And then another really good one, Minnow Magic. So you mid-strolling guys, you drop shot guys, these are gonna be a great addition to your lineup. They're gonna come, how much do they come in a pack? 9 to a pack. So you get a fair amount. They seem very durable. They were very durable when we were using. Yeah, so check these out from X-Zone. This is, in my opinion, this was their, probably my favorite. I mean, I like the tubes more, but this will be probably the most popular one. All right, last but not least, in their new Stealth Finesse series, we're gonna have the 2.5-inch scented Stealth Craws. Pro Cure, again, everything in this whole lineup is gonna get Pro Cure. If you're not a scent guy, be like me, try it out. I don't know. I've been putting bait pop, I've been putting bait fuel, anything that says bait in it, I've been putting it on my baits, just trying anything new. So Pro Cure already infused into these, which is awesome. They're also gonna have floating claws, kind of a trend in the market. A lot of companies are going with either, you know, a floating claw, or they're going with like a neutral buoyancy. It just seems to have a little bit more natural look for the fish. These have a great little bite-sized profile. They're gonna have realistic claws on them, 3 little appendages, some little antennas there. So 2.5 inch is gonna be great on a Ned rig. It's gonna be great on a little ball head dragging it around. It's gonna be, if you throw Igudama type covers, this would pair up okay with it. So just a really cool offering from X-Zone. I'll run through the colors of these as well. I'm gonna do this one out of the pack so you can see both sides. So this is gonna be black blue, green pumpkin laminate. Yeah, best of both worlds. If you only want to try one pack, this is probably the one to try because you can kind of figure out what they're eating. We're also going to have tilapia, grass craw, Big Limit. I actually like this color a lot. Black blue, classic 309, green pumpkin black flake, and then finally green pumpkin blue flake. So yeah, some really cool new offerings from X-Zone in their Stealth Finesse series. I think you're gonna end up seeing a lot of companies have like a downsized profile. It seems to be the trend in fishing, especially with forward facing. A lot more guys going for smallmouth. Things are just kind of getting a little smaller, a little bit more compact. Really cool stuff from X-Zone. I actually forgot something. When we were talking about the rod glove and the bait glove, we decided to get some bait gloves. So if you guys aren't familiar with the bait glove, basically, some guys use it to cover their baits. Some guys just use it to protect everything else from the trebles. Basically, you take this, you wrap it around your rod and your bait, keeps everything in there nice and tidy. We branded them. So now they will say Tackle Bros. We have the 6-inch and the 9-inch. Those are the two most popular sizes. 6-inch for almost everything, 9-inch for a little bit bigger stuff, pretty standard. So yeah, just a little Tackle Bros hit there on the cover. Again, a fairly inexpensive little bait keeper. If you have a ton of rods in your rod box like I do, I should really use these, man, because my stuff gets tangled. They'll save you a lot of time, a lot of hook rash, and a lot of tangling. So check those out from Bait Glove. It's all the same thing. Rod glove, bait glove, real glove.
It's a glove.
It's a glove, and it fits like a glove. All right, guys, that's it for us today. We will see you on Sunday. I promise that tournament video is still coming. Everybody keeps bugging me about it. Ashy is working a lot on. There's a lot of different camera angles, and we're switching back and forth. So it's gonna be pretty cool. We'll see you guys on Sunday.